Hi, I'm Ruthie Wilson, and I'm in Manchikatila, India, with 9 other members of Kids in Action. We're here in India to learn about the culture and to make connections with other people and students here.
I remember I was talking to friends that like, why are you doing this? It's like, I actually want to go out and do something in the world, not just stay in the bubble and like actually stay, like that's what Kids in Action is. It's actually like doing something. The reason why it's called action, it's you're doing something.
We're at a school underneath a bridge right now in India. Right now they've divided into age groups, I think, and they're doing their work.
We are here with Kids in Action Network, and we are helping these kids with different things. We gave them some supplies, and we just saw how they were learning. We were looking at the different drawings they made, the different mathematics they did on the board. And it was really cool and really interesting. And this is just our job, getting out of the bubble and helping people around the world.
It's a really unique experience, and it's great to see that all these kids want to come to the school.
They were eager to go to school, even school under a bridge, and it was like dusty, it was like the air was bad, and they didn't have like desks. They were just sitting on the ground and they just wanted to look up and watch someone teach. I really thought that was cool.
It really makes me feel like a spoiled brat, and I take for granted, I take about everything for granted.
Honestly, seeing the way that some people could actually live really made me think about my own life, and it really changed the way I perceive things just in general. I remember right before the trip I was getting new shoes because mine were like slightly ripped, and I'm walking through the slums and I'm seeing people who don't have shoes, and the ground was really just filthy. They probably were getting so many illnesses and diseases just from where they were stepping. When I get back home, I want to like make some sort of fundraising opportunities to where we can give sandals to the kids there at the slums. That's something I want to look into, and I remember thinking at the beginning of the trip, how could I help these kids? And in order to learn that, I'd have to go to India myself. Because in order to help people, you have to understand the way they live, and I think the only way that Kids in Action could really help kids in the hostels or just kids in general is to actually go there, experience life with them for even the shortest amount of time, because then you get the slightest glimpse of what they need and how they are.
Yeah, it was really inspiring to see how at both the school under the bridge and at the hostel, how all these kids, they were coming in from everywhere, and they were just eager to learn. That's all they wanted. They just wanted to get an education. For us, a lot of people, I guess in our area, we kind of take our parents for granted, and we see them pretty much every day, and we kind of don't utilize them, but these kids, they wish that they could utilize them, and instead they have to use their friends. I guess I had like a really bored look on my face or something, and when we were eating dinner, the kid looked at me, he's like, oh, are you bored? And I remember like feeling the exact opposite. Like I was just looking around at everything, like realizing how like amazing this place was, and how cool it was to be at a school like with people from all over.
I mean, we all definitely wished we could have spent more time with them. We only spent a couple of days with them. Like the night where we said goodbye was very sad. like bittersweet kind of emotional night. I think I really learned to value my education just seeing how happy they were to go to school every day. Like there's something beautiful about getting to see all this new perspective and these new lifestyles people have in India.
I think on this trip I learned more in the 2 weeks that we were here than I ever have in my entire years of being in school, and I think it was really eye-opening. I think it was an amazing experience, and it definitely influenced me to want to travel more. It was to show us how the other side of the world lives, and it showed us how the other side of the world lives. So
It's just insane, this whole trip, seeing where Gandhi was killed, going to one of the greatest mausoleums ever, the Taj Mahal, just seeing all these cool places, and in the same time getting to know all these kids, seeing a way of life and meeting so many people.
And it's great getting to know their stories, and I realize that instead of dinner, you're not the world doesn't really revolve around you, and but it's great to meet these people and form bonds with them.
All I know is I'm not going to be the same after this trip. It really has changed me as a person. I really see that in myself, and it's great. I'm really happy that I actually just indulge myself with the different things here, and I've immersed myself in the idea of just helping others as well as myself, and it was just a really cool experience. I'm thankful I was able to do that.